Joel. I bit off way more than I can chew, and I'm in way over my head. But without exaggeration, this happens every single time I work on any car. It's always something easy in your head up until you actually start to do it. Every single time I start to do something new or that I've never done before, it always tests me to the absolute max. And I know I'm not the only one, because I really love showing all of my mistakes in my videos, because in the comments people are like, thank you for showing the mistakes. I have so many issues and I feel like I'm the only one. So me showing my mistakes validates everyone else that is going through the same type of stuff that I'm going through. But it's completely normal. Everyone that goes through any kind of project in life is always gonna have the crazy amount of battles throughout the project. I took a really brutal L working on my E30. I was working on the looks of the car. I was painting the front valence, side skirts, mirrors, and fender. Having never painted before, I decided it'd be a good idea to do all those panels at once, having never sprayed with an official spray gun before. In my mind, it was so easy because I'll figure it out, but holy shit, this is crazy. Like right now, in the moment, this is so brutal and so painful, but I just need to remember the reason why I do this. There's something with working on a car that not a lot of people talk about. It's the whole concept of when you put your mind to something, are you gonna get it done? Working on cars is the perfect outlet to truly test yourself, because you are gonna get put through the ringer, through the cheese grater, stomped on, kicked on, everything. You're gonna get destroyed in every little side project that you do because you have no knowledge of how to do anything. I don't know how to do anything paint related, so it's beating my ass until I learn. But there's gonna be a point where I learn and I can continue forward with a lot less headaches, a lot less stress, because I already went through all the trials and tribulations early on. But oh my God, getting through it is so brutal. I wanted to make this video because it's something that everyone goes through, and it hurts me a lot more because I really want to get this done so I can upload this video for you guys. But deep down, I know that I don't want to upload a video that isn't done. And I can't do that if I keep fucking up. I keep messing up. Even though I don't try to, I try and do as much research as I possibly can before getting into doing what I'm gonna do. And even too much even. I do way too much research. I end up wasting time. Instead of just getting it done, I'm gonna make the mistake regardless whether I research it 50 times or research it 3 times. The reason why I say it's a lot more serious than many people think is because if you do not follow through with the project you first set out to do, it's gonna destroy your confidence. It's gonna destroy your ability to wanna try anything new. Whenever something comes up, it's just, you're not gonna have that real fire inside of you that you need in these moments. The moment that I'm down a bunch of money, down a bunch of time, ego hurt, everything, just pain all around. Now is when you have to remember, this is bigger than just getting the car done. This is, can I prove to myself that I can figure this bullshit out? And that's literally what every single project that you do on a car tests. It always tests that. When you get to a certain point, you know it's always gonna be brutal. Whenever you make mistakes and just go through a whole bunch of L's, but you know that you can get by it. You know you can continue pushing forward, and there's gonna be a positive outcome because you're just gonna continue at it. When you persist, it will give you an infinite amount of confidence. Everywhere in life, there's gonna be things like if the drain breaks in the kitchen, you're gonna feel the confidence to going in and fixing the drain in the kitchen because you've been able to fix everything on your car. So why can't you figure out any house issues? Why can't you figure out any other issues that pop up? It's so much more valuable than many people think. Like, just being able to do research and figure something out is so insanely valuable. But oh my God, in the process, it is so brutal. I have to keep reiterating that because right now I have no idea what I'm gonna do to fix the errors that I just made, but I have to just continue. I know that there's a next step to continue. There's always a next step. It's just one by one. And if you can break it down into simpler steps it's gonna be a lot easier. If you say sand fender, that's way too broad of a range. You need to find out sand fender with 400 grit in a crisscross pattern. Boom. Once you have that written down, you know 100% what I'm gonna do is use 400 grit in a crisscross pattern, and that's gonna be the first step. Once you get the first step going, then there's gonna be a next step, then there's gonna be a next step, and always, it all starts off of one singular step. So the easier that you can make that first step, the better off you're gonna be with actually getting to your goals. Honestly, I think like right now, I just took this crazy L. What I gotta do is I gotta clean up my work area. I gotta clean my workbench, clean everything, just get a clean mind so I can breathe again and just come back at the issue, put all my efforts forward instead of being all clogged up and confused. Before I show you guys what I messed up on, the biggest reason why it's so brutal is because throughout the entire process, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what to do if an issue occurs, so you start to panic in the moment. You don't know what the next best thing to do is because you've never been there. But the only way for you to know is by low-key messing it up. Then you know exactly next time you go in, don't do that. How can I adjust? Formulate a smart plan. It's not just black and white. It's always a lot of gray. You gotta see, I like this piece of what I did, but I didn't like this, but I did like this, and then form a new plan with that. Eventually, you're gonna have so many errors that you know not to do this, not to do this, not to do this. Like I said, it sucks in the moment. But the biggest thing is, all of what I just said is the exact reason why it feels so damn good to be driving the thing that you put together and went through all those little battles. It's literally like a war field all in one vehicle. That's why people build such connections to these cars, because you have to fight so damn hard. And that's what makes it feels so good. It feels so good to drive your car after you went through a crazy battle. This thing's always there for you at the end of the day. You can't be too hard on them, because whenever you have those days where you just need to go out for a drive, it's always there. Those are the days where it's just, you know, it means a lot to a lot of people. And some people are like, oh, how is that even a thing? Why does he care so much about his car? That's why. It's a lot more than just a car. But let me show you guys what I did. This is just... Alright, so just to show, this is ridiculous. This is such a mess. The reason why I'm in so much pain right now is because clear coat is not cheap. And first, I was doing my side skirts, and I had to keep remixing a bunch of paint because I just underestimated how much the side skirts were gonna take. So, like an idiot, I came in and added a whole bunch of clear. I went to the 3, so I basically made 20 ounces of clear coat for a valence. I don't know, like, I mixed way too much clear coat. So I started panicking. The clear coat that I have is a super speed clear coat. This clear coat cures in 1 to 3 minutes, so it's ready for the next coat very quickly. I started panicking because I'm like, yo, this is a lot of paint still, and I don't want to have all this go to waste. And as you can see, it all went to fucking waste. I got 7 ounces in here, gone. This clear coat is done, which sucks. And then on top of that, I was using the spray gun, and since I was gonna have so much clear coat, I was like, oh, let me just spray the mirrors while I'm at it. I was gonna do just the valence, let that fully cure, and then do the mirrors after, but I ran inside, grabbed the mirrors so I can spray clear real quick. But by that point, it was already like half an hour since I mixed the clear, and it was becoming stringy and drying up inside of the paint gun. So since the first 4 coats of the valence were good, I came in after not knowing that the clear coat was drying inside the gun, and it just kind of shit all over the entire valence. It made the orange peel pretty bad, but this isn't really that big of a deal, I don't think. I was gonna have to wet sand it anyways to come in and get a nice flat surface, but in moving this valence over here, I moved it because I was spraying the mirrors over there, and I didn't want the overspray to land on here. So as you can tell, this was just a fucked up situation. I was panicking like crazy, and in moving it over here, There's a whole bunch of dust now inside of the clear coat, which, holy shit, it's so visible now. This is crazy. I'm hoping this sands down. Oh my God. I haven't gotten a good look at it. Fuck. It's so dusty. Okay. Oh my God. No way. No, it is in the clear coat. Oh my God, this is fucking horrible. And then the real L. Oh my God, this looks like shit. When I was spraying the mirrors, it was already so long after I mixed the clear and it just came out like string. It was stringing so bad. There was a clog inside my gun because of that. So I guess I am definitely gonna have to resand this down, but this is just crazy. I spent so long prepping everything to get it good just to total it on the very, very last step, which is so unfortunate. Like, look at the texture on this. This is so bad. It was just spraying out dried paint, basically. And I saw in the clear coat after, it says, don't spray clear 15 minutes after you mix it, which, yeah, I would listen to that. For sure, I would listen to that. I just panicked because I mixed way too much. And then the cherry on top, this is a brand new fender, and I didn't know that it had some dings up on the top. I thought that it was all fully straight, and it's not. So I'm gonna have to sand all of this back down, get the dings good, because I'm not gonna wanna have a dinged up brand new fender. This is just not what I want. And I did have to come in and wet sand some runs on the base coat. So I was gonna come in and do another layer of base coat, but then I was like, nah, I just need to redo the whole fender, which, yeah, I bit off a lot more than I can chew. This is an absolute disaster. Granted, it looks pretty good when the light's not on it, and I think this will get recovered, the valence, but the mirrors and the fender are totaled, so I have to redo all of that. The only place where I had some success was on these side skirts. These are Ford Taurus side skirts. These two side skirts used half a quart of clear coat, which is why I kind of overshot the shit out of the second mix up. These side skirts look a lot better than everything else. I really wish they all came out like this, because I'm gonna be able to come in and wet sand these skirts down, get all the last little bit of orange peel out, and it's gonna look really good. I'm taking L's after L's. But yeah, I just wanted to make this quick video to show you guys that if you're on this same boat as me, you have to persist. Giving up is not an option. It is a lot bigger of a deal than just not finishing your car. You have to fulfill the promise that you made to yourself that you're gonna finish your car, because you are gonna have the most confidence after you do what you said you were gonna do. If you're in the same boat as me and you just are way too overwhelmed with your project, the best suggestion that I can give is continue working on the car or on whatever you're working on until you've come to a point where you have to stop to do more research. That's a lot of times where I like to go home, research, sleep on it, figure out as much as I can so I can come back at this with a new, fresh mind and continue forward. If I still can't find an answer, continue searching that problem. But a lot of times what happens is you went home, you're fresh now, you figure it out the next day, and then you're able to continue working, get a few more things done. But there will be more things that pop up that you're gonna have to research. I really don't like going home unless if I know for sure what I can research, get a whole bunch of things that I can look up just so I can formulate a solid plan. Because if you don't have a plan, nothing is gonna get done. That's a little update on where I've been. I've been doing this for like 2 weeks. I can't even remember. I'm losing track of how long this is taking, but yeah, maybe I'll do a little day of DoorDash in the E46. What do you guys think? I don't know. Let me know down below what you guys think about that now that it's straight piped and sounds really good. Yeah, and also I'm filming on a brand new lens. Let me know what you guys think about it. Is there a difference? I also got bullied by my guy Tom Nisco. I appreciate you. He told me I bought this expensive ass camera just to not film in 4K. So I guess I'm trying to make the transition to 4K. Let me know also what you guys think about that, because I have an official ass camera set up now, so I gotta make use of it as best as I can. But yeah, I hope you guys stay tuned for the videos that I have coming. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you so much for making it to the end. Follow me on Instagram at E30Joel to stay up to date with everything I'm doing. Yeah, thank you for watching.